Dustin, good to see you. A really important topic today, the secrets to maximizing your Social Security as a couple. Social Security claiming strategies for married couples can be more complex because you need to consider spousal benefits and survivor benefits, which we will get into. But what is the most important consideration when deciding when to claim Social Security if I am married?
I think the most important thing you want to think about is, hey, are you going to seriously consider your available options?
Right.
Okay. The decisions you and your spouse make around when to claim Social Security benefits are going to be some of the most powerful levers you can pull in your retirement planning. They'll affect your taxes. They'll affect how sustainable your retirement income is going to be for the rest of your life. And it's also going to affect the security of your spouse if you predecease them. So in my opinion, it's something that you want to dedicate to do the planning that these decisions deserve.
Absolutely. So, what is the most common mistake you see then when it comes to married couples claiming Social Security?
Yeah, I think one of the most common mistakes I see is someone taking Social Security by default just because they're looking to get a paycheck. Okay,
Mm,
so I've worked with a lot of individuals and families who've had large portfolios, and some of those folks, they didn't really understand how to take those savings and investments and convert them into an income stream or a consistent paycheck. So they just took Social Security as a default, and they might have taken it earlier than they should have or otherwise needed to, reducing those benefits for the rest of their lives.
right.
It's important to remember that Social Security isn't the only way to provide income. It's not the only way to get a paycheck. You can do that with dividends. You can do it with coupon payments. You can do it with annuity payments. So oftentimes, your only decision might not need to be, do I take Social Security right now? You might need to think about doing some income planning to bring in
Mm.
some income to the household.
Are there any strategies then that that couple should consider when it comes to claiming?
Sure. So not always, but oftentimes one of the things you might want to consider is maximizing or deferring the benefits of the spouse who has higher earnings.
Right.
And there are a couple of reasons why you might want to consider that. One is Social Security can be an excellent hedge to inflation. Okay, so if you remember back in 2022, we had really high inflation. We got a cost of living adjustment on Social Security of 8.7% that year. Okay, that's because Social Security is the only monthly benefit you're going to receive that is truly indexed to inflation. It's indexed to the consumer price index. That determines what your cost of living adjustments are.
Hmm.
So you can take your money in your 401k and your IRA, and you can go out and purchase annuities to provide a regular monthly payment to yourself. But none of those annuities are going to have the same cost of living adjustment and the same inflation protection that Social Security has. So the more of that income you can build into your plan as you move through retirement, the better position you're going to be to contend with higher prices.
Right.
The other reason why you might want to consider deferring the benefits of the higher earning spouse is to provide some security to the surviving spouse. So remember, one spouse predeceases the other. You now go from 2 Social Security benefits down to 1. We want to make sure that if we don't have to, we don't take a huge pay cut in the amount of income, and especially the amount of inflation protected income that's coming into the household. So
Right.
deferring those benefits can provide a lot of security or insurance for that surviving spouse.
Yeah, good point. So, what if one spouse is working and the other is retired? How does that change the calculation? Or what if both are retired?
Yeah. So if we talk about working benefits or taking benefits while we're working, I would generally discourage people from doing that because of the opportunity cost. If you've already got earned income coming into the household, if you're considering taking benefits before full retirement age and you're working, or you might continue working, I would highly discourage you from claiming those benefits. And the reason for that is Social Security has an earnings test. Right now, it's about $22,000. If you take benefits before full retirement age, for every $2 you earn over that 22,000, Social Security is going to take away $1 in benefits. So
Hmm.
huge opportunity cost there.
Hmm.
If your spouse is working, you're retired, and you take benefits, just understand that earned income from your spouse may result in a net reduction of your Social Security benefits because it may cause taxes on your benefits to go up. So those are
Right.
all big considerations.
What I'm hearing you say is that this decision should not happen in a vacuum.
Absolutely not. So Social Security, the decisions you make around claiming those benefits cannot be planned by themselves, not properly planned by themselves. These are decisions you want to make as part of your income strategy, and you want to do that in the context of everything else you and your spouse are doing and everything else you're planning on doing in your retirement plan.
Right. Speaking of that plan, if somebody would like to talk to you about Social Security claiming strategies, because it's so complicated when you're married, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, send me a text or text me a question at 830-476-2505, or reach out on the website to book a free chat at longlivemymoney.com.
All right, Dustin, thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.